the Emergency Power Podcast. You've made it through another week, so trip the light fantastic to the musical oblivion only we lucky few can hear out amongst the vast.
Wait, that was oddly poetic.
Wow, yeah.
I almost want to give you a popsicle, but I also don't, because I know what's going to happen to it if I do. Also, I don't think I have that
I'm
power.
not allowed to have delicious treats. Only you
Sitting
guys.
over here air drumming with all these popsicles.
Just thank you for reminding me that I have fudgesicles in my freezer.
Wait,
that makes me feel a lot better.
Mark, do you have multiple?
The best.
You have plural popsicles?
No. I do not.
I don't think I have one right now.
No, see, they're original popsicles, like they're space popsicles and popsicles that look like space popsicles, but they melt. So right now, air drums have like sticky juice all over it from those popsicles.
Oh,
Crazy.
Sorry,
I don't
Cooper.
think I have any.
Yeah, that's yummy.
I was under the assumption that these were communal popsicles, so I just can't steal your popsicles, everybody.
no.
You can melt other
we
people's
lend them.
popsicles, and that's
Yeah,
just
you
rude.
can lend them, but I don't think we have a
it's a
communal
galactic offense to steal them, so.
file. All right.
Yes, well, when you guys last were playing, like you had just gotten a communication from someone from your past 5e.
Yes.
And I'm very excited for what comes next. For no reason whatsoever, don't worry about it.
It's all gonna be fine.
Happy
gonna be
reunions.
Everything's okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Scripps family is
pastiches,
fine.
Sunsets.
No one's gonna cry today. Happy tears.
No, why
only.
would they? Yeah, there'll be tears of joy from the reunion.
Absolutely.
Tears of
Yeah.
But
Joy.
why don't we go ahead and get into it?
All right. Yes, I'm ready.
Welcome to the resort moons of Quessa. Customized for you by our very own Eoxian master designers. They look, feel, and rotate exactly as you desire. Perfectly climate-controlled biodomes keep the weather you yearn for in and the vacuum out. And it doesn't stop there. Our synth organic plants have been customized to thrive in the airless void. No need for gardening out there. So, call today to send your future over the moon. In the Tomes of Emergency Power, Volume 3, Chapter 5.
Adam, that is dangerously close to like Cobra Commander on QVC.
Humans can't get enough of these bleaching pantsuits.
That's good. That's good.
That's so good.
That's dangerously good.
I was gonna say someone, an old woman who has been smoking for 80 years straight.
What was the name of that planet?
You guys have just arrived, and we're talking to the basically space traffic controller of the Quessa Resort Moons.
Quessa.
That's
Okay.
right, Quessa.
I think
Okay.
my notes before said Quinessa, so might want to check that on the last.
No, that's
recording.
if you take a right at Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like right next door to each other, and the tourism
Happens
board tries to
all
play it
the
up so
time.
folks will mistake it.
Yeah.
But the amenities are nowhere near comparable.
I had to do 2 commercials, one for Quinessa and one for Quessa.
This is one voiceover actor
paychecks.
that does all this.
The mail keeps getting delivered to the wrong resort, and it's
Yeah.
so frustrating.
Why do we hire this guy to do our voiceovers? I don't know. Test audiences show that our sales go up.
It's just all a board of Eoxians, just like thumbs up.
Yeah.
The undead approval rating was through the roof.
We approve.
Some of those
All right,
adjectives you used there, Adam, were pretty interesting sounding. I wasn't sure what you were describing for a moment, but I don't know if anyone else got that vibe, so I just kind of went with it.
It's like a custom moon resort.
Yeah, it rotates, vacuums, spins. Yeah, got it.
All the things a good Roomba does.
Normal things.
Okay, so last episode you had just heard over the radio a voice from 5e's past. I'm gonna repeat it real quick so we can respond appropriately. I'm not familiar with the second hand. Who is this and what business do you have with my family?
Bobby stares into the camera for a second, and then his voice modulator triggers, and he says, "My Ronnie, is that you?"
Yes, this is my Ronnie. Who is this?
I am Unit NR5E. I have returned to assume my duty over my primary protectee, namely you.
There's a silence for a few seconds. You truly the same unit?
I am more than happy to provide any digital verification you may require in order to ascertain your doubts.
Why are you here?
I believe that you are in danger. I believe that an intergalactic criminal of tiefling origin has been meddling here. Have you been threatened? Is your life in danger?
Again, there's this long silence. Like, this is a very strange situation for, it seems like, both of you at the same time. Perhaps it would be best if we spoke in person.
Of course. If we can receive clearance for the second hand, I would very much like to see you.
Well, welcome home. And then there's this long silence, and you hear a click. Secondhand, you have received permission to land on the Kurdan moon. Please have your computer synchronize orbit on approach and follow guide beacons.
Clearance acknowledged. Syncing as instructed.
Was that the person that you were assigned to protect? Their voice sounded familiar from when we were inside of your memory banks.
Correct. That is my Ronnie Curtin, my protectee.
They mentioned your whole family. But when we were traversing your memories, I thought we saw some people get killed from your family.
That is correct. Lassith and Olivia Curtin did not survive the encounter with the tiefling. Adam, I might need a fact check there if I've goofed on that.
Nope,
This
that
was
is
actually,
more
I know
or less correct.
Lassith died. I don't remember if Olivia did in the dream slash.
She was executed point blank.
Oh, that one was? Okay.
Okay.
Olivia was as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Father
what I
was
thought.
beaten to death. The mother was shot
Yep.
as my Ronnie was dragged away.
That's what I think I remembered
that's
as
what
well.
happened.
But
Yeah,
I
okay.
wanted confirmation because there was some dispute in the write-up.
So this moon that we're all going to is just theirs. Like each moon is a resort
Yeah,
in and of
as you
itself.
guys get permission and start moving towards these moons, what you're seeing is a trail of differently sized moons that seem to be orbiting around this sun. And as far as you can tell by what's been said, they're all custom moons for like one family or organization. This is like the height of luxury. You bought a moon.
So can I scan this moon and see what life signs are aboard it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I was also thinking along the same lines as we approach. I'd like to be making computers checks, I guess, to monitor sensor traffic and just see if there's anyone pinging us. Also, if there's any weird craft that are seemingly tailing us.
Sure. Go ahead, give me a couple computers checks for those.
I mean, is one check for each of us enough?
Yeah.
Okay. 27 for 5e.
Okay. And Jeff?
I got a natural 20 for a 41.
Oh, maybe a new record there.
I believe that's
Very
our
nice.
first above 40 roll.
Yeah, I got the bonuses. I got the bonuses from the computer, which has been upgraded since we got our repairs at Scar's End.
Now it's a fancy ship.
Oh lordy, script's rolling over 40.
Okay, so with those scans, you're not getting any ships tailing you, as far as you can tell on your scanners. With your scans, you're getting about 20 life forms from the planet.
Okay.
Anything else in particular you wanted to get, because that was a really good scan roll?
The species of those life forms.
In particular, okay.
There's a fair amount of Yusoki amongst them.
Okay, that's what I was kind of hoping for, but also at the same time not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like there's about 50-50 of like Yusoki versus other things that are happening.
Okay.
You're getting several humans in there. You picked up an Asinoi and a tiefling.
Okay.
Tiefling.
The Anasinoi was the race of the person or the family that you took care of, right, 5e?
The child.
child.
Just a chat.
Sorry.
Oh, right, yeah.
The parents were
Formerly
an android
child.
and a human, so it was an adopted child.
But there are humans as well.
Several,
Yeah.
in fact.
Yeah.
An infestation.
It's actually more interesting. Oh no.
Infestation.
Richard, go ahead, give me a piloting roll as you put this thing on course with the moon.
22.
22? Okay. So as you gain ground on this moon, you see it's spotted with several clear domes, and there's a gap of this open land with these beautiful swirling designs carved into the surface. There's an interplay of color, and the plants seem to be thriving out in space. From a distance, it looks not unlike a Zen garden. And as you pull around to the dark side of the moon, a clear pair of blast doors begin to open, and it seems like it could fit a ship much bigger than yours. And an elevator comes up into position so that you can land on it and be brought down into the dome. It seems to have its own airlock system going on.
Trigger the comm to Scriff. I have concerns about the variables in play here.
How so?
Could be being led into a trap.
It's definitely a trap. I don't know what else this tiefling wants from me, but I know he wants my armor. If it secures the safety of everyone here, I'm prepared to give it to him.
Do you believe it wise to engage in negotiations with this creature rather than simply eliminating all targets?
No. But I think it's best that they think we're acting in good faith.
Then I will adjust my external attitudes accordingly. For now.
I think Brandon will immediately burst into the middle of this conversation and then just say, well, I for one am so happy to be off of Atscar's end and in a place of sophistication and culture. And he begins straightening up his suit and everything. He's like, but if it's a trap that we're looking for, he hits a little buckle, his belt buckle, and his electrostatic field turns on. They're gonna have to look and not touch.
Yes. You all deserve an explanation of what you're getting into. This particular person who has invited us here, they took my family because I ran off with the armor that I was supposed to provide them, armor that I was designing. They also killed the family of the protectee that 5e was in charge of. They are a dangerous person without remorse. I think the world would be better off without them.
I am also in favor of eliminating this crime lord.
Then it is killing we are doing today, yes?
Potentially. But my primary concern is ascertaining the safety of my protectee and Scriff's family.
Yes. So, I think we play it cool and calm until they are secure.
Brandon will kind of pull out one of his pistols and kind of do a little flourish around his fingers and shove it right back in his holster. I'll be as cool as a cucumber, honey.
I can't ask any of you to come with us.
Theoretically, you can. I mean, it is simply a question.
I wouldn't. It wouldn't be
I have
right.
nowhere else to be. I will fight by your side.
It is going to be dangerous.
Everything is dangerous to someone.
Anyone not wishing to find themselves in a dangerous combat situation should remain on the second hand, so that they have a means of escape.
Darling, at the very least, I owe you payment for getting me out of that hellhole. Besides, I'm itching for a fight.
Good.
Sorkus swings his hammer over his shoulder. What
stay on
fun
the ship.
would it be? Oh.
Not you.
For a second, I was like, wait, is he here with us? Because that would be so freaking awesome. Oh.
Someone's gotta watch this show.
I'm just
He has been shamed and just goes and sits down on a bench.
No, Swalkus. I'm willing to put aside our differences. I could use your help.
Well, since handing over my ship was not exactly useful to you since you had already taken it, perhaps helping here would level the playing field of our relationship.
I would be interested in studying multiple instances of data points regarding how hard you can hit that tiefling with your hammer.
That's good.
I will aim to impress.
Soul has the whole time been talking, as they do every time y'all are like meeting or talking as a group, is kind of standing nearest the door, like in the room, but almost like they're not sure they should be there. Soul reaches into their pocket while everyone's hopefully distracted and not looking, and pulls out whatever it was Bora slipped in there. See what it was before we go into combat.
Inside your pocket, you find what looks like a little totem made of bones. It's this little humanoid figure, and it's kind of bound together by leather. And as you look this thing over, you could either give me a culture or a mysticism roll if you wanted to learn more about this.
Relatively certain it's going to be mysticism. That's a 7.
That's pretty rough.
Yep. RN Jesus hates me.
You don't really recognize these things, like whatever it is that you slipped into your pocket. It looks very orcish, so maybe if you took some time to either research it or ask someone else who might know. But as it stands, you don't have a ton of information.
I smile. It's a nice little trinket. Slip it away.
All right, so that conversation essentially took place while you guys had landed on this platform and been moving down into the dome. As it gets to the bottom, it kind of comes to a halt, and you hear these big airlock doors closing above to reseal the dome. And you have landed upon the Kurdan's personal moon.
I always wanted to go to a resort. Think they have other amenities? You can get, like, massages or anything?
We don't have time for that.
Oh. Maybe on one of the other moons.
Honey, there is always time for relaxation.
So, like, right before
Just hope there's a good
we
ball.
go on this trip, we're all just kind of laying back in a beach chair, like a margarita, like, oh, wait, no, okay.
That's the 5e classic.
Need to relax from all this time relaxing.
Scriff dons his powered armor, straps it in nice and tight,
This is where the Terminator theme kicks in.
says to himself, time to give this Nakange Pensa what he deserves.
Okay, does anyone else have anything they want to do before you disembark?
I'm full everything. Good to go, I think.
Actually, just before we do, I do want to I think Paul was having understood that this is supposed to be like play it cool, as Chris said. I'm gonna try and shift to something less unusual looking, just like some kind of humanoid.
Okay, give me that disguise check, and then tell me what you're going for.
Right. Ooh, 35.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice, yeah. All right. What do you want to look like? Because you're probably going to look like it.
Oh, I just want to look like just the most average person I've met so far. So I'm going to be the guard that Brandon and Sol were harassing.
All right.
Just a real middle of the road Joe.
Brandon will go immediately over to Par and be like, ooh, you do have good tastes.
Thank you. This was the most average I could consult at the time.
Now, pardon me for being a little too forward, and it doesn't seem like you will be well equipped for a fight. I do happen to have a weapon should you need one.
I believe I should suffice. But extras will never hurt, please.
Yes, so Brandon pulls out a tactical dueling sword and hands it over. Where it was hiding on his person, no one will ever know.
Ooh, the fanciest of swords.
It's foldable. Collapsible.
This is very nice. I don't think power changes their voice as they change shape.
It should be noted that it also has the opportunistic weapon fusion on it. So, If you use it for an attack of opportunity, you get bonuses.
Nice.
Ooh. Very good.
I like it.
Excellent. I appreciate it. Thank you. And Power puts it just on their chest as it absorbs slowly into their chest.
My grandmama's blade. No, I'm just kidding.
It pulls it back out. It looks the best it has in years.
Amazing.
All the patina's gone. I would like to say, as we step out, I'm going to use one of my features, and while you can't see it, I do have my. I use one of my features to ready my firearm, just in case.
Going guns blazing.
All right, I'll just carry both of my pistols out in the open, I suppose.
No, my hands are empty, darling. My hands are empty, and you can't see a firearm on me.
Walking casually out with them.
Step out of the ship, like in Apocalypse, all lined up.
Slow motion walking out of the airlock.
Slow-mo walk.
We're just gonna walk into hugs. It's just gonna be a good time.
It's greeted by a Yosoki firing squad.
That's my family.
Oh no!
They've turned against you.
They turned against us.
Can I
All
get
of us.
I'm gonna
perception rolls from everybody?
Ooh.
Of
You love to see
course.
it.
That is one of my favorites.
A lowly 12.
Ah,
I also got a lowly 12.
lowly
Aren't
12.
I got
Jesus.
that one into a 10.
15.
17.
You guys didn't need to see anything
That was
anyways.
bad. That was the worst perception roll ever.
We were too busy looking cool getting out of
What
the
did
ship.
Brandon get? Brandon
He
sounds
got a
excited.
21.
We're all trying to look cool, and Brandon's over
he's
there.
like,
Yeah.
he just he's looking around. He's happy to be in a place that's not at Scar's End.
I feel like we're all so focused on walking out cool, right?
Yeah.
Brent's just like, ah, yeah.
Brandon's looking
Change of
around
scenery.
knowing that he's always cool.
Boy, howdy.
As a cucumber, honey.
All right. So as you look around and step out of the airlock, what you're seeing is this big, open, green lawn. And in front of you, leading up to the landing platform, is a... Oh, shoot, I just forgot the word. Damn it. It's going so well.
Monster.
Is it TPK?
There is a stone walkway connected to the area you guys just landed in, lined by small bushes that lead up to this sprawling, gothic-looking castle. As you take a few steps forward, you see a maze of glowing trees. Like, they're normal-looking trees, but it's almost as if the fruits are glowing on them. No one comes out to greet you in this open and silent area. To your left is a small gazebo, and to your right is this large stack of artistically placed stones. And at the end of the path is a staircase that conjoins a hallway bathed in deep shadows. And standing in front of it is a lanky figure standing nearly 8 feet tall, their inverted triangular head cutting different angles from the structure. And he's wearing this deep black, custom-tailored suit. Brandon, because you were paying attention, as you guys start walking down this pathway, something feels out of place to you. You look towards some of these trees and you think you see a bit of movement behind some of them. Do you do anything with this information?
I think I'll approach Soul and kind of like try to like a quick whisper in their ear. Be on the lookout. Looks like they're getting a little jumpy with our sudden arrival here.
Just give him a nod. How dark is it? Like, is it... We see this glowing... There's shadows. Is it, like, dimly lit? Is it dark? Is it
So
just
you
a
guys are
shadowy-
on the dark side of the moon, so it is inherently dark, but little lights along the path and the trees are making it so you can see things fairly easily, but there are severe shadows being thrown.
So I'm just going to have my moat just glow a bit and make sure there's at least a solid dim light around us for 20 feet.
Nice.
I'm a pain.
In the best way. So you guys walk forward a bit, and then there's a sudden burst of motion from all sides. The motion you had seen, Brandon. Figures pop out from around these trees, and you hear the scream of a jetpack as this large figure starts rising up above the rock pile. And you see this heavily armored machine land on top of it with this deafening crack. Well, I'll be damned if you didn't ruin the surprise. But I suppose I should expect no less. You see two terrifying red eyes appear from the darkness of that hallway behind Myrani, and one hulking hand alights itself on the young man's shoulder. There's scarcely an outline of this large-framed individual, yet they seem to be taking up all the space in this blackened hallway. Now, it's very hard to see them, but Brandon, you had the best check for perception. Why don't you go ahead and give me a culture check right now?
Happy to do so. It's a 13. Wow, I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
Talk about bad timing.
Right.
Yeah,
Quit
there's
rolling like me.
something that feels vaguely familiar about this, but you can't put your finger on it. Though I will fully admit, Scriff Dovetail, when I heard back from you, I did not expect you to bring gifts, such as a particularly pesky SRO. You see the two burning eyes flit back towards the castle interior. You just can't find good help these days. I'll have to let them know of my disappointment. Well, that is as fine as can be. The hand, you can see it even from this distance, squeezes Myrani's shoulder. I am just sure that Myrani here is itching to catch up on old times. But that'll have to wait. Because the late, great, vanishing Dovetail and I need to settle up first.
Can I interrupt this little monologue?
You're welcome to do whatever you want to do. I'm just going to keep going until someone stops me.
5e is going to turn his voice amplifier all the way up and say, "You are mistaken if you believe that I am being offered as any sort of gift. I am here to negotiate for the freedom of Myrani Curden and the Dovetail family."
You know what you want? The armor's right here.
Well, you see, that would have been fine until you went and disappeared, because that broke our deal, didn't it? And we had spoken regarding on what would happen if you disappeared, didn't we? Do you remember? 'Cause I do.
I remember someone breaking into my workshop late at night and stealing the only prototype I had. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Right before I was about to deliver it to you.
Sounds like you should have paid for better security.
From the shadows, a small figure is hoisted out, clearly tied up and beaten. Matted fur are soaked with blood. Their eyes are swollen shut. And even through all that, Scriff, you recognize Balmer, one of your younger twin brothers.
No.
Now, why don't you go ahead and make your way inside here? If you can, that is. If you can survive, then we'll have a little chat about what comes next.
Acknowledged. I begin opening fire on the first target that I have within range.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, all right.
Let's go.
If that's the way he wants it to be, we'll do this.
So there's this big scary thing that we can't quite see in addition to the tiefling that has its hand on Myrani, right?
No, what's happening is Myrani is standing right in front of this hallway, and from the shadow you saw this big meaty hand on his shoulder, and you can assume that this tiefling was standing right behind them in the shadows.
Okay.
There was a jetpack.
There was a big machine that landed on
Right.
the rock pile.
Yeah.
So, as we go into initiative, I'm going to move everybody to the battle map.
Yes! My first combat in this game. I'm excited.
Yes.
Oh, look at this nice little map.
It's so peaceful. There's definitely no
There's
hostilities
no enemies
going on
no
over
whatsoever.
here.
No, this is
Right
great.
click and
This is
drag
nice.
yourself.
Oh, wait.
So the whole map is shown.
Oh
They're,
god.
they're showing up. They're showing up.
Their little
Wow,
what's
that's
it
a
called?
big
Their
map,
active
Adam.
camo is deactivating.
It's a big map. That's a gauntlet.
Oh,
Did you add the lighting effects around the plants, or did those come as part of the
yes.
plants? Well done. That's good.
I've added a bunch of fun stuff.
Hans always goes last. Oh, not quite last.
Yay!
It just
I got a
means that you get to
15.
react to things.
Why
That's important in a mixture.
do I roll like garbage? My character
rolling low
is so
now.
cool.
Get them out of combat so you get the good rolls in combat.
Save the best
When
for
have I
last.
ever rolled well?
Yeah.
When have I
You're
ever
rolling
rolled
low
well?
right now, so that way when you actually hit something, you're gonna get those nat 20s.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's been a long time.
Real quick, before anything happens, Scriff, roll me a perception.
Why does it have to be just me? I feel like I'm being singled out here.
Because you are.
Yeah.
Next question.
A lovely natural 2 for a 12.
Oh, man.
I'm not paying any attention to anything other than the big tiefling who insulted me and is threatening my family.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're staring dead ahead, but Sworka's gore seems to turn and look towards that little pavilion. And then there's this sudden change of lighting as the whole area lights up with this big red beam of energy.
What?
Gazebo
And
alive?
Scriff, you feel yourself being thrown backwards as a giant Vesk tackles you out of the way.
Damn.
What?
Oh, wait.
Oh,
And as this giant beam of energy hits Sworkisgore directly in the chest, he flies backwards several feet and hits the ground. And you don't know if he's dead or alive, but he's not moving.
Oh,
Damn.
God.
Heroic sacrifice by Sworkus. Wow, you can't be butthurt at him anymore. That's cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
dang
you
it.
just took
I
that
feel
away
so
from you.
conflicted.
In our 5e has priority in combat. He is first up on our
Yep, in our 5e,
As it
you
should be.
are up.
Yeah, that,
Okay.
the tracks.
Let's get this thing going then. We're going to start off with a good old move action. Well, actually, what I'm doing is a trick attack, so I get to start
Okay.
with a movement. And trying to figure out. Okay, I'm still at 40-foot speed. I wasn't sure if I had gone up yet. So.
Icon looks extra tiny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are far
Since
away.
people at home cannot see, the boxes on this map are very small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5e begins to make his way through the hedges on the right side of the cobblestone pathway and takes sight on the large robotic form with a trick attack.
Okay.
Check is a 31.
That will hit.
So, well,
Wait,
that's,
is that-
that's
that's
the
the
that's the
skill
sense
check?
motive check to
That's
determine
the
if I
sense
get the bonus
motive,
damage.
and that will still hit.
And then my attack roll against it is not great, an 11 against KAC. That is super unfortunate.
Yeah, pull up your gun and start shooting at it. It hits and just bounces off the armor. Right, is that all of your turn?
That is all my turn.
All right, Para, you're up.
Okay. Power's gonna.
Oh, wait, before you go, I need you to roll a couple of your special dice that allow you to change
Yep.
time
yep.
and space.
Oh, yeah.
Space dice!
Time and space. Okay, so I rolled 3 1 Okay.
Okay, so what do you
I'm
want to do,
gonna-
man?
Yep. I'm gonna hang back, but I'm going to slap this guy with stumble.
Ooh, which one?
This guy here. Okay, got it. So stumble. You momentarily transpose positions of the limbs the target's used to move and you interfere with its perception. If the target fails a reflex save of 14, it's off target and can move at only half speed for 1 round.
Okay. And you're targeting the closer guy in the bushes, is that correct?
Yeah, bush guy.
Bush guy.
Take that, bush guy.
And what kind of save was it again?
14, will save.
Will save.
Sorry, reflex save.
Reflex save. That is a 22.
Blah.
Oh.
They did get a
So-
jump on us.
You go over and you try to like stagger this thing, and as you get closer, you notice that it is robotic in nature. It seems kind of like maybe an SRO or something of that nature. It stumbles to the side for a second, and then its gyros readjust to put it back in place. Are you doing anything else this turn?
No, I'm just gonna hand back the others.
So, speaking of those androids, or whatever they happen to be, one of them who's up on the rock, they peek out around this corner, and they are going to shoot at the closest person they can find, which happens to be 5e. From this distance.
Not exactly close.
Not exactly close. From this distance, that's going to be a tough shot. Say, what happens, shall we?
Show me a miss.
That was a grand total of a 31 on KAC.
Something tells me that hits.
That's rough, buddy.
Sorry, pal. So they pop out around the corner, look down, a scope at you, and 5e, you get hit dead center in the chest for 15 piercing damage.
Ouchie. Oh, damn.
Ouchies.
I see the difficulty's gone up a little bit, Adam. I'm
Just a little.
Okay, there's another one. Same deal, basically, over in one of these trees. Gonna take a shot at Scriff. He's a big target. Looks like fun.
well, his armor's a big target.
That is a 22 KAC. Does it hit, Johnny?
That does not hit.
Let's
Team
go.
Tank, Team Tank.
Yeah.
Speaking of Team Tank, Scriff, it's your turn.
Okay,
Nice.
so where did that giant laser that come from that took out Swarkus?
You know where to look now. You look over towards that pavilion, and you can
the north?
see,
The
to the
gazebo.
north, just behind a table over there. You see a head popping up, and you see this big hulking weapon just resting on the table.
Okay. Scriff is going to full action run over to that position. That lets me move a lot.
As long as it's in a straight line, it's 4 times your
Yeah.
speed.
I can move 4 times my speed.
Damn.
It has to be a
So-
straight line. So there you go.
100 feet right there.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
Just takes off.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Brandon Masters. Yeehaw!
All right. Yeah. Okay. So Brandon begins looking around in a panic, and just like, so far away. Good lord, you're gonna make me put in some effort over here. And so he begins running very slowly. Dad bod holding him back a little bit.
Yes.
Hold, girdle, hold!
And like he'll run like 30 feet forward along this road that's like lined with trees. And as he's running, he's like just like kind of breathing heavily. But as he's moving, he's drawing one of his pistols. He also has the quick draw feat, so he draws his second pistol as a swift action.
Ooh,
Yes.
Nice.
And then it's gonna be out of range, but he is going to take a shot at an enemy that he sees in the trees about 70 feet ahead of him.
okay.
And he's like, Deadeye, don't fail me now. And he is... That is a natural 20! Oh, all
right.
Yes!
Way to start it off.
All right, yeah,
Oh,
right.
man.
So let us do that. It is...
Brandon's first shot of the podcast and gets a natural 20.
Okay.
Straight
Deadeye
away.
did not fail him.
So, since it has been a while, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to need you to roll another attack roll, because what'll happen is if that confirms, you get one of our crit cards.
One of our fabulous prizes.
yeah.
Right, here we go. That is a 16 against EAC.
EAC
Yes.
meets it, beats it.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, get a crit card, baby.
Yes. Would you like 1 or 2?
Give me option number 1. I'll take door number 1.
Door number 1.
Tell her what
Okay.
she's won.
A new card!
Is this gun electricity?
It is, actually.
Ooh. So this is gonna activate the extreme condition.
Yes.
So, one of the target's technological devices of your choice stops working for 1 round. All
Itself.
of it is a technological device.
Yeah. Can I just have it cease to function for a round?
It's eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. I will take that.
Right.
So they're just stunned and can't do anything on their next turn.
I need to roll
Now,
damage here.
roll me that double damage,
It's
please.
critical here. Love it.
Yeah.
17 points of electrical damage.
Hot.
Man. Very nice.
Ouch.
Like he kind of like there's a flourish of his pistol and then like blows the end of it, like smoking.
Awesome.
So it gets
Nice
hit by this
shot.
electric shock and just staying in place. Can't do anything. And is that your entire turn?
That's my turn. Yeah, that's everything.
All right. Pawns.
All right, Pons kind of looks around and obviously sees the giant thing on the rocks. He's going to wander over to the fruit, kind of take a look at that, sniff it.
Just a good
Wondering
stiff
if it's
smell.
edible. And then it is just within range because, well, actually, first of all, Adam, is it a humanoid or is there a humanoid piloting it? Or how do we count that?
As far as you can tell, because you have mental senses, you're not detecting any humanoid activity. They all seem to be like 5e.
Okay, yeah, and then a hold person doesn't work on 5e, or did we say that hold person does?
I think it still does, yeah.
Okay. All right, so as long as there's something piloting it that is, I guess, sentient, this should work then. So I'm going to hold person, and that's going to be a will save DC. It's going to be 17 on that big old robot on top of the rock.
It's like that unmanned robot from RoboCop. That's what it reminds me
That's
of.
actually probably a fairly good analysis of it. So since it was a 17 on the dice, I'm sorry, Cooper.
Oh no! I was so close.
Savers suck.
I don't think I have any bonuses, unless no. Okay.
No, that was what I rolled. I rolled a 17.
Oh, because you beat it for sure then.
Okay. One of these other droids. This battlefield is so big.
So big.
It's huge.
The only one who's remotely in range is Scriff. So,
No,
Scriff
I'm
from
good.
one of these trees, a shot rings out.
I think I have
and-
cover from this gazebo that I'm next to.
I'll give you some cover for that. That's fair.
Doubtful.
That's fair. No, yeah, I'll give you some.
A little bit of you covered.
Yeah.
Plus
little
30
bit.
attack bonus.
Ooh, that was a natural 2 with bonuses. That's not going anywhere. So,
Good.
as you're full on charging, Scriff, like you just see part of the gazebo blow off next to your head, and that will move on to Soul's turn.
Soul.
Do I get the impression that these things might have some form of night vision?
Hard to say. You could give me a computers.
If they're constructs, it would be engineering to
I would
identify.
take that too. I would
I've
take
got
that.
none of those. All right. All right.
Maybe.
Yeah, no. All right then. Soul is going to just look around and not like how big and split this battlefield is, and has a ways to go. So they will defy gravity and rise slightly off the ground as their eyes go from, they have burning golden pupils and they suddenly turn black as they attune to graviton.
Awesome.
So they rise off the ground. As I attune, that does give me an extra 10 feet of movement. So I will float forward and activate my armor with a whisper, because Scriff gave me that ability. So you watch as like hexagon patterns of black extend over their arms, and then suddenly there's a crackle of energy that rushes across their body. And they reach up above their head and grab hold of that mote in their fist, and it just vanishes for a moment. And then they open their thumb, and as gold and glittering as they are, this impossibly pale and thin and fragile single beam of silver moonlight comes out of their hand.
Oh my
and it
god.
almost seems to flicker, and then suddenly it is a silver rapier with orbital patterns around the cup protecting their hand.
Nice. Nice.
So they will just basically drift forward about... I don't want to go that way because that'll put me within 20 feet of you all, and I don't want to do what I'm going to do. Okay, they will go forward 40 feet, kind of here in the direction. Brandon, you might get a bit of this, I apologize. And as a standard action, I will activate my darkness trait, and dim light will consume 20 feet around me as I just casually drop back to the ground, sword in hand. And anything that doesn't have dark vision is going to have a 20% difficulty hitting me.
Awesome.
And unfortunately, that's about all I can do at this moment.
That's super useful against things that are ranged, though, with your melee.
Yeah.
If they can't see in darkness, I don't know that they don't have senses, but we'll try.
Okay.
Sorry, Brandon, you might need to sidestep.
Brandon's just like, who turned out the lights?
It's dim light, you can still see a bit.
He's human.
Yeah, silly
I'm
humans.
I'm a lowly human. Begins squinting.
All right. So next person up is that droid who is stunned and just in the bush, can't do anything about it. So he's going to spend his entire turn being very sad about it. And finally, we bring it around to the giant mech sitting on top of all these stones.
No, thank you.
Could we not?
He passes.
We could just not.
And much like the sound that you heard earlier, you hear the jetpacks roar to life as it takes off once again. And it's gonna move forward a little bit.
That's a lot of movement for
That's
a big
good, actually.
thing.
He's going to be within range now.
40 feet of
Wait, can I not mind thrust these things?
only if they have a mind.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's okay, I have something else now.
Oh noes.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just measure a ring real quick right here. No reason.
While you're measuring,
no
can
reason.
Can I ask a rules question?
Absolutely.
If I have a feat that is a movement feat, or a feat that I can activate that gives me an extra, or a class skill that gives me an extra 10 feet of movement, can I combine that with a charge?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Depends on what the action economy is.
So charge lets you move double your speed. It doesn't have to be land speed.
Yeah, and if it gives me an extra 10 feet of movement, that
Then
means...
your speed is doubled from what it was.
Oh, goody.
Woody.
As this thing flies forward, one of its arms pulls up, and you see from a chain something move into position, and you hear this thunk noise. And I'm
it's
going
got a
to
mortar.
need Brandon, Para, 5e, and Pawns to all give me
Reflex save?
reflex save.
Yeah.
All right.
It's got a grenade launcher.
He's
Does that
holding a
all
thermal detonator.
Does that hit Sleeping Swarkus as well?
He is within
Don't give him
range.
these ideas! Why would you do that?
I'm sorry.
I got a
have to.
23 reflex.
23.
I got 25.
25.
20.
I also got a 23 reflex.
Okay, so everybody saved, which means
Nice.
5e doesn't take anything because of his frankly
Evasion.
annoying ability as an operative.
The worst.
And
Thank you. I do my best.
damage was kind of low, so you guys will take a total of 7 after saving.
All right.
What type
I'm
of
okay
seven?
with this.
Go team.
This is fire 7. Okay, that is to the top of round 2. All right, so Scriff, the person right in front of you. This, I'm gonna throw the art up on screen real quick.
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
So this looks
guy
like it's like a
metal.
a robot with a skull for a head and just this gigantic, looks like a railgun on a shoulder strap.
I don't see any arms though.
It's
No
got
arms,
like
just the railgun.
it's got like mind flayer tentacles coming out of its skull.
Yeah, Adam, I don't think he has enough hands to operate this gun.
That's a good point.
This thing is built in.
Oh no!
Use it from the hip.
Okay,
It's his
take a good
junk.
look.
Oh yeah.
Because
God damn it.
as you look at it,
Look at it.
it vanishes.
What?
What?
Hold on. I call shenanigans, sir.
You just missed these steps.
Where'd he go?
Come on.
I do not like this.
Bring him back.
Oh, it's bad.
I wanted to
Okay.
punch him.
Disappears. You don't know what else happens with that. NR5E.
Oh my
She doesn't
god.
fire.
I am going to draw my skip shot with my offhand, and I want to drop a shot on your same robot that Brandon damaged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which, I can draw a weapon as part of a move action, so I'll go ahead and.
This
pop
one right
forward
here in
just
the
a little
tree.
bit.
Look
Yep,
at
that
me,
guy.
the
Big guy.
tree.
25 cents motive for the trick attack ability.
On that guy that
Uh-huh.
everyone hit. Yes, I believe that. You said 0.5?
CR5.
Yes. All right, and then
Yes,
that will
that'll
also
do it.
trigger debilitating attack, which should make it flat-footed
Okay.
to us for a round.
Just you or for everybody?
And it should be everybody, but I'll double check that after I roll
It's
the attack.
just you until you hit.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
19 KAC,
That'll hit.
Hey.
17 piercing.
Okay. This thing's still reeling from the shot that Brandon dropped on it. You shoot it into its chest and you see a piece fly off of it.
Nice.
It doesn't look like it's super happy right now.
Well, that was part of the plan, really.
care about its
Nice,
feelings.
nailed it.
We're not here to make friends.
What? But you were invited to a nice party.
At a resort.
Then attack us.
I'm crashing this party.
Yeah, they even brought Scriff's family.
So actually, I'm gonna change my mind on something though. I'm gonna make that off center. Is that what they call it?
There's off target and off kilter.
Off target. Yeah. Let's make that off target.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Okay.
All right.
Then that would be Para.
Okay, Power's going to stick with because Mr. Railgun is still out of the picture, right?
Yeah.
Then Power's going to just stick with NR5E
Okay.
to play support, so they're going to move up to NR5E. That's not how I move. How do you move? There we go. Okay. Yes, they're going to move up to NR5E. This guy's still frozen, stunned.
Yep. Still stunned.
Okay, but this guy here is one that I'll point out, so I'm going to drop out with that one there with a splash of death's door. Yeah, okay, so when I do it, I do 1d10 damage plus 2 strength, 2 dexterity damage to the target.
All
Also,
right.
just 2 strength.
Any saves on that? Or is it just happens?
Yeah, it's just a thing that happens, it seems. You accelerate a living person's timeline. Wait, it says living. Does that count in SROs?
SROs are considered living for the purposes of being targeted, I believe.
Okay,
What
cool.
a philosophical
Yeah.
question.
I have to
Yeah,
look
go to
it
fire
up.
and then
But
go, huh.
I'd look it up, but Aeon SRD is down.
Yeah.
I can probably pop the text for robotic. into
Here we go.
chat.
It's a fortitude saving throw.
Okay. And you're going after the one that 5e just hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fortitude is a... I am hot tonight. That is a 25.
Nice.
Dang it.
Oh wait, no, that's bad. That's real
That's
bad.
bad.
Yeah, just, don't be nice.
Brandon's like, well, looks like that side seems to be winning. I think I'll go wander over there.
Join the other team.
Can I have your rolls, please?
No, this is the first time I've rolled like this in a long time.
Yeah, these are some hot rolls, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay, anything else, or is that done for that turn?
That's done.
Okay. And that's going to be Sniper up on the rocks. Man, 5e is the only real target, so gonna go for that again. That is a 25 KAC.
Sad, but yes.
All right. And that is 16 piercing damage.
Woo.
Killing me, man.
That is the
literally
objective.
killing me.
Yes. Okay.
You keep saying K? and I keep jumping every time.
I'm sorry. I'll try to do that. Scriff, you got some high AC. Does a 24 get you?
24
KAC.
does get me.
All right. Ha 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 for the villains. That is, rolled hot on that one. 18 points of damage.
I take 17.
I thought that was energy. Or is it all ranged?
It's all ranged.
Yep. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you take 17. Very good.
Come over here and punch me, and then you can get through it.
Fair enough. Or you can go over and punch them because it's your turn.
I will, because the person I was trying to go after disappeared, and, well, I'll do a perception roll to see if they're, like, still there.
Okay.
That's an 18.
18. Let me roll something real quick. Okay. So I rolled very poorly. Now, what you see is there's this flicker as you see something move away from the table. You can't see exactly where they are, but it seems they've moved more easternly from the position they originally were.
Okay.
Your eye tracked it for just a second.
All right, I'm gonna put a pin in that as I put my teeth in this SRO that just shot at me. So Scriff moves up to this SRO that's in this tree, and then I'm going to overcharge.
Yeah.
Power chomp.
No, I heard about
Power
this.
chomp.
I heard about this.
Wait, I don't even know if I put the modifier. Did I put the modifier in here? There it is. Okay. All right. So, natural
Is it a
one.
bad?
No!
I'm gonna reach over to. I can see Scriff in the distance doing a thing, and for a moment, the image of power is actualized, shows over the eye of this guy, and I'm gonna give Scriff a 20.
What?
Like
a
a
20?
nat 20?
20?
Not Nat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Rewriting reality casually.
I would have made more noise than that. I'd be like, Nat 20.
How does it work? How does that work? So you like
total?
replaced it with a.
Yeah, it is replaced. So what is the number that you're actually giving to Scriff right now?
20.
That's a
Okay,
nat 20.
so that's a nat 20 then.
Oh, the count of 20? Okay, that's my 20 gone then.
So what happens, Scriff? You
So wait,
go
can I
in-
retake that? Nat
Okay.
20! Straight now.
That's
Shit.
Yeah!
God damn it. What?
Okay,
Fireworks go off.
so Scriff, you come in at this thing and you feel like almost you have this visualization that you come in, and maybe because of experiences you've had in the past where you like it hasn't gone well, you're just like, oh man, I'm totally gonna miss this. You just see it in your mind. And then as you come in, you just suddenly feel like you're on course correctly, and you smash right down on the neck of this thing.
Yes.
So go ahead, since this is a 20 that you've been given, go ahead and roll again to confirm to see if you get yourself a crit card.
I did not. I got a natural 2 for my man. Scriff.
But you got it out of the way.
I got it
out of the way.
Bar's just like, I can't keep doing this, man.
Probably goes, yes.
Okay.
No.
Roll for Scriff, man.
But you still get your double damage.
Oh my
your crit
god.
damage.
Get ready for this, because I not only do I
That's
get my normal
charged.
melee damage, I get an extra 1d6, which is doubled. You're gonna take 49 piercing.
Oh man.
Oh my
awesome.
god.
Jazz snaps.
Alright.
Jazz snaps.
That's
Nice.
so awesome.
So you run up, you feel this weird thing come down, and you literally bite the entire head off of this thing. And it crumples to the ground.
Oh my god. I got
Right.
9, 4, 9, 3 on
Nice.
those rolls.
That was well worth the reroll.
See, like Jeff either rolls below 10 or over 40. This is what it is.
He doesn't have any in-betweens.
There are numbers between there, you know.
Yeah. No, Para looks away from Scriff. Their eyes go back to the overlay of their like actualized disappears, and it goes back to looking like plain Bob the Guard man.
Thank you so much. That was amazing.
Oh,
Love
good.
it.
Okay,
My turn.
Brandon Masters.
Oh, almost.
I get a turn, Pawns. All right.
Oh, okay.
So Brandon's still kind of like in the darkness that Soul created, and just kind of is like, I can't see a thing in here, and kind of like walks a little to the east into the trees, and then sees this giant mech like walking towards him, like a few feet away.
Flying towards.
Flying, sorry. He's like, oh Lord. And then he thinks a little bit, and then points his gun at the mech and says, "It must be embarrassing getting into a mech with its shoes untied," and tries to do a clever attack and feint. So this is it's 15 plus 1.5 times their CR. I have to beat that with a bluff check.
Okay.
And
roll.
I got a 29.
Nah.
Yeah. I guess so.
Their shoes are untied. It's weird.
Is that a success?
I suppose.
Okay, so this thing is now flat-footed to all of our attacks for the next turn.
Yes.
And because it is the upgraded version, I now get to attack in the same turn.
Oh, wow.
Excellent.
Okay. Give it a
let's
go.
go ahead and roll that.
Brilliant. I'm so happy.
These new abilities.
wait,
I don't know how I feel about this.
It's still out of range though, so I still get a -2. My range on these weapons is not very great. That's another natural 20. I swear to God. Oh my God. Reveal to everyone right there. Oh my God.
Killing my robots.
This is on the mech, right? Like
On the mech, correct.
Brandon's on fire today.
Yeah.
Oh my
Holy
gosh.
crap.
Okay, roll to see if you get another card.
All right, let's roll another with a -2. That's a 15 against EAC. 1-5.
Okay, no card, but you do get your double damage.
Let's go ahead and roll that damage. 13 points of electricity damage.
Alrighty.
Right.
Nothing to scoff at.
No. Oh my God. I'm rolling hot. Need to go to Vegas.
All right, now pawns. Finally, it is. I'm gonna skip your turn.
Oh, bummer.
No, you're up, pawns.
All right, I'm gonna pluck one of those fruit from the tree, and then I'm going to run towards Brandon as I'm chewing on it like an apple. I don't know if it's even edible or how big this thing is, but that's what's happening in my head. And I'm gonna run over to him, touch him on the shoulder, and be like, "You're doing really great." And then I'm gonna cast Defrex Hardiness on him, as
Tell me about
can
this.
barely understand what I said. And that's going to give him DR6 now? Yeah, DR6. So damage resistance to that. And then also any melees that hit him are going to take damage equal to that. So 6 damage.
Wow.
Nice.
That's really good.
Such a good spell.
Those are pretty good.
Dude,
Okay.
yeah.
That's going to be the end of my turn right there.
Yeah, real quick. Give me a fortitude save.
Me?
Yep.
Oh.
Eating strange fruits all willy-nilly.
Where do
21.
you eat the fruit?
21. All right, so
How did he eat the fruit?
Yeah, where does the
you
fruit
go
go
to
in?
town. Like he bites little bites.
He opens
But-
up the cassette tape thing in his boombox
Yeah.
and just shoves it down.
Okay, so for the people standing nearby who aren't concealed in complete darkness or anything, you see pawns start glowing a little bit.
Yes! Oh, that's great.
Flow fruit.
I love it. Let me make sure I cast
Now
it.
you're easier to hit.
Yeah, everyone gets a bonus to hit you.
What?
No, not really.
Everyone attack pawns.
So here it is. It's easier to hit you when you're out in the open, but when you hide in the trees, extra hiding.
All right. I'm going to go into those trees next turn.
Okay.
Camouflage yourself as a piece of fruit.
I could look like one. It's just going to be a really large one.
A really well
I
dressed
am
one
a
too.
brain fruit.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to the glowing apple in the tree.
I already know that a 17 KAC does not hit Scriff.
Nope.
So
Not
that
even.
guy tries to shoot you and it just pings off.
Anticlimactic.
Yeah, that was a bit sad. Soul, you're up.
All right, one question, then
Yep.
potentially a follow-up. This thing is 20 feet in the air.
Uh-huh.
I can fly. It doesn't say how far I can fly.
Your fly speed is your movement speed plus that 10 for being attuned. So your fly
Right.
speed is 40.
Nice.
But I could do a 40 at an angle?
Yeah. So in Starfinder, to ascend, to go up, it costs twice movement. It costs double movement.
Not sure I can do this then. Which sucks because this would be really cool.
But
So
you can
basically-
get closer to doing it.
No, I literally
If
can't.
it's a straight
Very
line,
far.
you could charge.
Could we hit
Or
the
run.
bottom of it? Like, would you have
So-
to be 15 feet off the ground to hit the bottom of it?
Yeah. What I would like to do is I have a Defy Gravity, which will give me 40 feet of movement, and then I have a Stellar Rush, which will let me, as a standard action, charge. So that will give me 80 feet of movement, and he is 75 feet for me, but also up.
Charge is a full action.
No,
but
not for
Stellar
me.
Rush gives it as a standard
Stellar Rush
action,
gives me
though.
a standard action. Because I'm
Oh
special.
no! Our rules aficionado just got shut down.
For the
Yeah, basic.
normies, it's a full action.
Right, for me, it's a standard action.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you could move 120 feet with a move action and a standard action.
So,
You should have enough if you're charging.
Yeah.
Because a charge allows you to move double your speed, right?
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, so yeah.
Alright.
So it's 40
Beautiful.
plus 80. So yeah, there you go. You're good.
beautiful, thank you all. So, I further attune towards Graviton, and then within this dim light around me, you watch these stellar flames just whoosh up and surround my body. I defy gravity again and shoot 70 feet towards this thing, colliding directly with it in the air. And because of my Bull Rush feat, I'm able to make a melee attack instead of a Bull Rush attack.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Whack it.
I have to
Okay.
remember.
I was wrong in thinking that you're like Jedi-esque. You're definitely like Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Wait, their flying is way cooler than mine.
So there
I
was
can only
just
do it
this
on occasion,
ball
darling.
of darkness, and from it, just, whoa, Soul flies out and smashes into the robot mech warrior thing.
Pretty great.
That's so cool.
So that's a 29 against KAC.
Ooh. You just snaked it.
Just under, all right.
Oh my
normal-
gosh.
So that's
This is an
only-
amazing turn.
It is, yes, it is flat-footed. That is a 17 piercing. It will also take. Oh, did this also get it? It will also. It's 17 energy and piercing because it gets hit by my force field, but also because it's a stellar rush, I get to add 3d6.
Oh.
These SROs are like, what's happening? What is happening right now?
5, 6, 7. That's only 7, but 7 fire damage as well.
Ow.
And then I'm going to drop.
wrecked.
I'm going to drop to the ground after that, and I'm standing below it. Ah, I've needed to cut loose.
That's a 20-foot drop. Do you have any way to negate any of that? Or?
No,
Okay.
don't really
go
care.
ahead.
God.
Fair enough. Go ahead, roll acrobatics. See
I'm
if you
here
can.
to have a good time.
Amazing.
That's a 19.
A 19? Okay. So I rolled high on damage, so that's 12 falling damage, but don't worry, one of those is non-lethal. Because that
Brilliant.
matters so much right now.
One is
Or
non-lethal.
one die is non-lethal.
One die is non-lethal.
Yeah. So
And he rolled a 1 on that one, I assume.
it's 1d6s.
Yeah. It was okay, so 2d6, I rolled max, you took 12. One of those dice was non-lethal, sorry.
6 non-lethal, 6 lethal.
Right.
So remind me, because I'm new to the system, does it come
No,
out of
you're good.
stamina first or hit point first?
Stamina.
Yeah.
Stamina. Perfect.
That's your
Okay,
shield before you get into HP.
Perfect.
That was so badass.
That was a
And don't
sick
you
anime move.
do you have DR?
You have
Oh,
damage resistance in any way?
Not to falling. I have some.
Falling is bludgeoning.
Oh, I did take bludgeoning resistance.
There you go.
Ooh. Jeff,
I'm
I'm trying to kill
sturdy.
people. Would you stop helping?
No.
So
Okay,
that's
so-
halved. So I take.
Is it
falling
just
damage
straight
is
halved or?
Oh, is it? I'm sorry. I'm on 5e rules.
-6.
-6.
Okay, so you
And it's
did
half.
guess in effect half what you took.
Brilliant.
Okay, is that everything, or can you do more things to murder my poor innocent robots?
Well, I need to. The circle of darkness is still around me. It is centered
It is?
on
Okay.
me. So, yeah, no. Soul hits the ground. I assume because I landed well enough, I'm able to roll my shoulders, pop my neck, and say, "All right, that's it."
Like, oh, that felt good.
I've needed to do that. I've been at Ska's End for way too long.
How tall is this mech? It's huge, right?
This thing is 15 feet.
Okay. Cool.
Bigger than Scriff.
Is it bigger than the darkness? That's the question.
How big
It
was the
would
darkness
not be
again?
20.
Darkness is 20 feet, so
Ah,
it's
damn,
above
okay.
me.
Yeah, so it's like toesies are touching the darkness.
Gotcha.
One of these SROs moved back a little bit and taken a shot on 5e because they can't see anyone in the darkness. So does a 20
It is not darkness. It is dim light.
dim light? All right, fair enough.
If that, the rule, being transparent here.
Sure. Okay, well,
I don't want to obscure things too much.
Oh my gosh.
it's almost as if they have programming to kill a certain SRO around here. You never know. But does a 21 KAC hit?
Yes.
Oh God.
16 piercing.
Meets it.
Oh no.
One stamina point left.
I got you. 5e.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Do we have multiple healers now?
I can heal stamina only.
Oh, I can only heal hit
No,
points.
well, good, because that's all I've lost so far.
Nice. Dude.
That's going to change if I get hit again.
Oh God. This no. I don't like what's happening on the map, Adam.
A circle just lit up.
So not a lot of movement has taken place where everyone was standing before. So I'm gonna need 5e, Para, Brandon, and Pawns to all give me another reflex save.
All right,
As you hear
We're
it,
going to be disappointed because that is a 26.
I'm very disappointed.
Yes! I rolled okay.
Okay, I got a 13.
13.
I got 19.
Han's got a 20.
Nice.
Total.
13 will fail
good.
unless something
no.
happens.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh no. Channel
yeah,
my
18.
knuckles. Oh no.
Power, glance again. Hang on, I got to sneeze, sorry.
I sneezed.
Oh, now it's going to make a liar out of
And
you.
now I
isn't
don't
it?
need to sneeze.
Inhale sharply through your nostrils. Sometimes that triggers it.
It's that anime thing.
It might also
Whenever
make you
they
vomit.
sneeze when you're talking about them, everyone talk about Pan real quick.
Everyone talk pan.
No, I'm not.
Pan.
I'm fine. I'm good. We can keep going. Unless saying
Okay.
good things about me, in which case, do continue.
That's fair.
Power. Where's Brandon to him?
Brandon's below you a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
South.
So yeah, Power again. Their eyes appear. I guess just on their back because they're facing away from Brandon. And give Brandon 18.
On the die.
Okay, so Brandon now suddenly feels like there's this grenade and your girdle, like, it's about to burst open, but somehow it magically holds. It stays together, and you have time to hit the ground as this explosion goes off. If you saved, which is everybody, you now will take 8 unless you have some sort of, I don't know, energy resistance of some kind, or DR.
What kind of
Here, 6.
damage is it?
All, I believe.
It's fire.
No, that all goes through.
That one does?
Well, like so damage resistance only does energy, and if you have fire damage reduction only works against physical stuff.
Yeah.
But so energy cuts all through it. Oh no!
This thing moves away towards the path.
But my plans.
You've thwarted them expertly. Okay, top of round 3. Wow, this is only round 3.
Yep.
Something happens, and I'm going to have Scriff give me a perception.
A perception. Maybe I won't get a 12. It's a 25.
A 25. So you had just killed this thing. It hits the ground. You're looking around for your next opponent to absolutely tear in half. You see kind of northeast of you, there's another one of these SROs hiding behind a tree. But just a little north of that, you see this red glint. And 5e, you're up.
If you wanna hold turn after me, I can give you some SP back.
The combat tracker's weird. All right. Yeah, I'd like to delay until just after Para.
Okay, so Para, you're up then.
Cool. Yeah, Power turns attention back to 5e. He's looking a bit beat up, and they're going to give pass Blessing of Youth, which I'm going to roll right here.
Just off the assembly line.
Right?
Let's freshen you up a bit.
You're a young robot once again.
Power reaches out a hand. There's a green sheen, and you get 6 stamina back.
6 stamina?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Thank you very, very much.
You know, I had to work really hard to get that down, by the way. Like,
with that...
Oh, I could tell. That's why I'm keeping it up.
Okay, are you doing anything else, Para?
Oh, plus it gives them a 5 foot, they can move an extra 5 foot for 1 round.
For movement?
Yeah, movement for 1 round.
Sweet, thank you.
Very nice.
And I'm gonna move out of this obvious blast radius. Just like over here.
Oh my god.
Someone has decided they don't want to get grenaded anymore. Got it.
And that's Power Stone.
5e, now it's your up.
I also would like to not stand in fireball formation. So I'm going to move to here.
So now you're going to go stand in fireball formation with Scriff then.
Well, no, maybe not. We'll see. Hopefully not. I don't think the circle's quite that big. Yeah, as part of my trick attack, I will move to there. And I will target the SRO in the bushes again. Inferior model.
Okay, you can roll.
Trick attack 35.
Oh, you about to get outmoded.
And a 12 against KAC.
Oh,
I'm
So
sorry.
disappointing.
it's
I know.
flat-footed,
I'm gonna do
KAC.
Yeah, even with that, 12's way too low.
Yep.
I'm
All right,
sorry.
moving on. It's all good.
I don't think I can help you with anything.
Alright, Scriff, you are up.
I'm up. Scriff is going to move to the north and take out this other SRO that he can see.
King in the north.
It also brings him closer to the one that he can't see and go for another overcharged power chomp.
Oh my gosh.
Nom nom nom.
Delicious SRO.
Natural 20.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I'm deadly serious.
Reroll for Cardi card.
Reroll for card.
For Cardi.
19.
Give him a reroll. No, I'm just kidding.
19.
19 will hit.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
1 or 2.
Always 2.
You got it.
Always 2.
Always two. Always two.
To murder late
that
guest
face.
stars
This
is
could be
what
good.
we're here to do. So now it gives pleasure to murder late.
Extreme melee. Lean into it. And this has a positive and a negative, but the negative will not affect you because it is triple damage. You drop your weapon after making the attack.
Oh,
You can't drop your armor.
Oh my god. Let me
damage.
just roll that triple damage for you real
I'm going
quick.
to go cry in a corner.
You're gonna
Where are you, Scriff? Oh, there you
you're
are.
gonna
Oh,
take
best session ever.
No.
57 piercing damage.
These rolls are insane.
So what happens to the
57.
tree?
Guys, how am I supposed to balance an encounter if you guys have so many nat 20s?
Hey, you're gonna have to learn to adapt, man. We got new people. We got lots of stuff going on.
I was trying so hard to adapt.
Part of the narrative fun here, though, is watching us succeed.
Yes.
I like to think it's because like Scriff's so fired up, you know?
We hope.
Yeah,
She's so fired up.
absolutely. Oh my
I was paid to come
gosh.
here and commit a murder, and I intend to do it. If the others want to help, that's great.
I'm just having a
Oh,
good
that
time.
was so good.
Team player, that's what I like to see.
Scriff does not have time for these little robots. There is a tiefling inside that needs to be bitten in half.
There's a tiefling in there needs a killing.
That tiefling needs more teeth.
Wow. 50 damage to you. All right,
will take
Brandon Masters, you are up.
All right, so Brandon turns around and sees that Pons is also a little dinged up from these explosions. So he goes and like kind of adjusts Pons' like collar and tie from the suit. She says, "Now we can't go into battle with you looking all dinged up. Let's make sure that we win this and look good doing it." And I use my improvisation inspiring boost as a standard action, so you get 16 stamina points back.
Hey!
Nice.
yes.
And then for my
Much
move
better at that.
action, I turn around and I scream at the mech, or I scream to everybody, and I say, "Let us not be defeated by this walking tin can. Everybody, get him!" And I will spend a resolve point on that, and now everybody gets a +1 to attack and damage against the mech.
Nice.
Wow, very
And then
nice.
that's my turn. But it is no longer flat-footed, so wah, wah.
That is still amazing. Okay, Pawns, you're up, my man.
Mark,
Right, yeah, I need to get-
When you spend a resolve point, it's against all enemies within 60 feet.
Sorry, yeah, but that's the only one that's within 60 feet of me.
Okay. Do you need to spend the resolve point then?
Yes, in order to get damage, correct, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll still go ahead and do it.
I get it now.
Something tells me with you rolling 50s, I might not need to have this resolve that I have.
Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Famous
That's a
last words.
75.
Famous last words.
Okay, Pawns, what do you do?
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna move kind of northeast towards the mech, staying along the tree line. If I can stay behind a little bit of cover, I will do so. And then I'm just gonna use one of my pistols because this doesn't seem to have a brain that I can explode. So let's go ahead.
Right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use the membrane holdout pistol. I'm gonna
Okay,
attack with that.
here we go. How many natural 20s can he get on this turn?
Oh no, Pons doesn't do too much damage with the 19 to hit.
19 to hit.
You also get a +1, remember?
Oh, 20 to hit. 20.
On the dot.
Nice.
Okay, good. All right, let's see what the damage is here. +1, so 5? I'm assuming 5.
Is that your total?
I believe so. Like I said,
Okay.
Pons does not do damage with
Whatever you
weapons.
rolled, add 1.
Oh,
1d6
then-
plus you get to take a nap
6
on the
total.
floor.
6 total damage.
Okay.
6 damage. Take it.
Yeah.
That absolutely hits.
I'm happy with that. Now I'm actually close enough too. That'll be the end of my turn. Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Soul, go full Super Saiyan.
Yes, so I fully align to Graviton,
Oh,
and
Yes.
in so doing, you kind of watch as like waves of darkness just very slightly around them,
hello,
almost
darkness, my old
hardly
friend.
visible. Oh yes, oh yes. But I'm not going to use my stellar revelation just yet. I am going to once again surround myself with the flames for Stellar Rush. And as I charge forward, look back at Brandon and shout, "I'm doing this because I want to, not because you told me to." And I get a charge, I get Bull Rush, and I get to get him. It's going to be a 28 against KAC.
Crying out loud.
I'm actually rolling. I'm actually rolling.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
destroying right now.
So that's going to be 19 energy and piercing plus
Jesus.
my stellar damage again. If I put my dice. 6, 7, 8 points of fire damage as I slam into it, and then once again going to drop to the ground. I assume you want an acrobatics.
Please.
14.
14. Okay.
Like ping-ponging off this thing, just literally
Ridiculous. Ping, ping, ping,
ball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it moves away, and Soul's like, "Where do you think you're going? I'm not done with you."
fly at it.
Okay, that's
Yes.
9 minus your bludgeoning protection thing.
This is very much like a Sonic versus Dr. Robotnik fight.
Yes.
Right?
I feel like Kirby pinball.
To bounce off of Robotnik.
No, like, because they're glowing, like, black and gold, they look like supersonic right now.
And there is still like this dim light following me everywhere I go.
Dim light in the darkness. Okay, is that your turn?
Unless you'd like me to do more.
No. I'm good.
No.
You may continue then.
You're okay.
No need for that. Okay, so seeing so much impending doom, this SRO unit that's near you guys is going to take a shot at Soul, who keeps flying around. And
Leave the phrases, come at me, bro.
that is a 20 KAC.
Meets it, beats it.
Ooh, okay. Man, you guys have a lot of high ACs in this party now.
Yeah, I'm already at a 19 now.
Pull up the rifle, shoot straight into you for 16 piercing.
Ouch.
Did anyone take care of that railgun guy?
We can't find
No,
him.
Maybe see.
he's around here somewhere over by me, but he's hiding.
I bet I could detect his thoughts. Maybe. No. They're
It's a robot.
Maybe he's not a robot.
Okay. So,
Did you factor in my dim light? Is he able to see through that?
I did factor it in.
Just checking. I have to ask. You know how it is.
Absolutely. Okay, so this thing is still flying, and everyone can see over the darkness that something comes up from the shoulder, and Pawns and R5E Soul, you can all see this big chain gun looking thing comes out.
Uh-oh.
And Pawns, I'm sorry, but you're a squishy brain and you're very close.
Yeah. Well.
Ponder this.
That's like your opinion, man.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume a 25 KAC hits you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Squishy brain.
It's damage time.
Oh,
Okay.
no, thank you.
Bonds, that is 19 piercing damage.
Oof. Oh, that does hurt a bit, but I got my stamina back.
You did.
I can't
bad.
heal you anymore, unfortunately.
nice.
You said it's a chain gun, yes?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I can't do it anyway. I'm on the
Okay.
ground. It's not.
Okay, back around to round 4. All right, Scriff,
Where is he?
you're going to have
Where
a
is he?
chance
Where is
to
he?
do an opportunity attack.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, give it a go. As you see this
Okay.
thing reappear and its cannon is glowing.
That's a 20 against KAC.
20 against KAC will hit.
Yes. No overcharge on this one.
Okay.
So that's going to be 22 piercing max damage.
Wow.
Oh, screws out for blood.
I'm going to need saves, reflex saves from Scriff, 5e, and Pawns.
Oh,
My God, no, no.
Oh, shooting a laser beam?
Oh, no.
Yes.
What?
19.
22?
22 will save.
Oh.
Wait.
It was nice knowing you guys.
Also 22.
Also 22?
Yeah.
Wait, did Brandon have to save?
No.
No. Brandon is safe.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And what
Trying
was 5e's?
not-
19.
19. Okay.
Trying not to meta, but I think that I'm quite safe for where I am.
Yeah. 5e is the only one who does not save on this.
Oh.
No.
This blast shoots out in this huge line across the courtyard. Scriff saved, Pawn saved, NR5e did not save. I just want to put this out there that at the beginning of this fight, Swarkus Gore got hit by this, and he hasn't gotten up yet.
Yeah, can I give a popsicle to NR5e for that?
Absolutely.
That is a. Oh, right.
Well timed,
Yeah,
sir.
let's do it.
He has an actual
Yeah.
popsicle.
That was lucky.
Yes.
Amazing.
All right.
I'll delete
So I
that
just
from my
do the
inventory.
reroll function on this, right?
Right.
Okay. Let's see if it's any better.
Come on.
So I get a 14 this time, so that becomes what, a 24?
All right. Good.
Okay, 24 will save, and because you have your ability, and this is a reflex save, you're not going to take any of this damage.
It's a big difference.
Very, very much, Cooper.
I might blow up a little bit though.
You're the real MVP.
Yeah, we'll see.
Everyone else is going to take half of that damage. You guys take 35.
That's half.
That was half.
That hurt a little
My
bit.
God.
Just a little.
We gotta kill that guy.
God.
Holy
I'm
crap.
right
just
next to
straightened
him.
up that tie, Pawns.
And you just see it like my whole body instantly just go. I need some more. No.
Oh my, no.
Okay, did everyone mark down the damage? Okay. Para, you're up.
Paul just like sees this huge beam go by and goes, "That is the target, yes."
Yes.
Understood. And Paul's going to. I've got what is it? I've got chat. I've got jet dash. So I should be able to get like quite close to near Pons to keep him up.
Okay.
Not Pons, sorry. No, because Brandon's there for Pons. I'm gonna get close to Scriff, sorry.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I can actually heal myself if needed.
So jet dash gives me 6 times my land speed. Damn.
When you do a run action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm getting over close, but I'm not going to be able to do much else.
So instead of doing 4 times your land speed, you get 6 times as a full action.
Yeah.
Is it only in a straight line?
When running, you shoot on land speed. Nope. I just while running and double jumping.
Running is a straight line.
Okay, but I mean you have plenty of space, so.
Yeah. And this gazebo offers some kind of cover in here.
Yeah, there's 4 pillars and a table in there, so you could get some cover from it if you hid behind any of those.
Yeah, cool. I just want to keep an eye on Scriff. So, Power looks around, sees that this thing is doing serious damage, and just books it, moving in a weird lope, considering they're still in a human shape, straight into this.
Don't know how to run, but are doing it anyways.
Yeah, like the legs are moving not quite as fast as they should be, and yeah, they get into this gazebo.
They like fall over, and then just legs come out of the shoulders, and they keep running.
Arms become legs.
They get the sonic feet, but everything's become the sonic feet.
Get the idea.
Okay, NR5E.
Yes.
You're up.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure you still have an aura of dim light around you, correct, Soul?
No, yes, I dim light all around me.
Okay. That shouldn't affect me since I've got dark vision.
Yep,
and
you're
since
fine.
Brandon gave us this helpful little boost, I am going to take advantage of trick attack against the big mech.
Oh, the big mech is flying above my aura. It's very annoying.
Oh, okay. Then it doesn't really matter, I suppose.
No. His toesies are in my aura.
So yeah, sense motive for trick attack is a 32.
Nice.
Oof, you're nailing those today.
And my attack roll with my sting pistol is a 28 versus KAC.
Very nice. Give me some trick attack damage, please.
Then just
if you
add
dare.
1 at the very end. On top, the cherry on top.
An extra 1. Yeah.
That is 27 damage, which is considered both acid and piercing.
Nice.
Ouch. Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
We're doing it, Peter. We're doing it.
Okay.
And I'm done.
You're done? Okay. One of the few units left remaining over in the back on those rocks. Soul seems to be a close target. Pawns is a pretty good target, too.
No, I'm not. I don't think so.
Just to be fair, I'm just gonna do a roll to see which one I go after. That is going to be a 28 to hit you, Soul. Ooh. Does that hit?
Yes, that will, yes.
Okay, and that is 17 piercing damage.
Ouch.
Scriff, you're up.
I am ready. Overcharge! Chomp!
No.
Actually,
Nice.
First, I'm gonna 5-foot step away so I'm not in line with these guys. Then overcharge chomp.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom. 16 against KAC.
That will hit.
Yes!
No arms to use as toothpicks.
You're gonna take 18 piercing damage.
Nice.
Ooh, okay. It still stands, but it's not happy.
Good.
Brandon Masters.
Okay, so Brandon is gonna move up like an idiot next to Pawns, getting this nice little line,
Hey there again.
and then kind of squints into the dim light to see Soul has taken some damage, and will scream out to Soul, "Don't tell me that's all you got there, honey. let's show them what for, and give you an inspiring boost, and you get 16 stamina points back.
Yeah.
And then that's my turn.
That's like the entirety of what I shot them for.
I know, it's
There you
great,
go.
except for I am within one hit of
the
dead.
idea.
But now I am very much in this line, so R.I.P. Brandon. You got
Okay.
2 crits in, and
It was a good run. It was a good run, Brandon.
It's a good run. One
All
and
right,
done.
I have a question, Adam. It's very important.
Uh-huh.
What type of fruit is this? 'Cause I need to know. Is it like, is it sticky? Is it squishy? What is it?
Yeah, so it's kind of got a hard outside, and then when you bite into it, it has squishy, glowy juice on the inside.
Okay.
So imagine it's an orange, but with the consistency of a light bulb.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna take a grenade, and I'm going to put some of that juice around the grenade to make it more visible. And I'm gonna chuck it at this mech and hope it sticks. It's not going to, but that's my plan.
Should also be noted that the plus ones and everything are gone now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
and I'm not
regular.
proficient with grenades.
Well, I mean, you only have to hit a 5. You know, it's not terrible.
It reduces the reflex DC though.
All right,
it does?
let's see here.
Whoops.
Oh yeah, 19 or 20, yeah, to hit.
Sure, why not?
It's gonna be 8 damage. 8 damage.
8 damage? Okay,
Yeah.
and I get a reflex save on
You
that?
get a reflex save.
I guess.
Okay.
I guess.
I don't know, I just threw a grenade at you.
Yeah, that is a total of a 20. So
Assuming that
I'm
passes.
imagining I'm taking half of that then.
Yep. Darn. It's okay though.
And how much damage was it again?
just 8, so it's 4. It's 4 damage. I don't do damage versus non-sentient creatures.
So Pons
Not
just
part of
takes out
Pons is
this
anything.
grenade, shoves it inside the fruit, pulls it out and flings it. And it just goes and then explodes.
It's just to make it more visible in case something malfunctioned.
Yeah, I will say that this thing looks like it has glowing neon paint on it now.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay, soul.
All right. So, this thing is just basically right above me. I can't charge it, which is annoying. It's still in the air, so I can't hit it. And Brandon has gone and done something very stupid.
What?
Grateful for it, but very stupid. Standing in that line. I assume I've seen this because I'm fighting is kind of my thing. So I'm going to just step back to kind of here, just a little bit, so I'm not in the line of that. The big robot thing is between me and wherever this gunman is. And I'm going to use my black hole. So I'm going to use my stellar revelation, and you literally watch as actual darkness just expands out of Soul in 20 feet. And it's going to skip Hans, because I believe they're out of range, and grab hold of both Brandon and the mech. And I'm going to say, you stop walking into danger, and you come down here. And I'm going to pull both of them 10 feet towards me.
Awesome.
They get a fortitude save, I believe.
Can I forego that fortitude save and just like be pulled?
Absolutely. And what is it to beat?
It's gonna
That is a
be
good question.
17.
Yes.
Okay.
Ta-da!
So,
Oh wait, it's within 20. Yeah, and it'll be, if they fail it, they're pulled 15 feet towards the ground, so they'll be 5 feet off the ground.
But it says you get to choose which creatures are affected too. So
Yes.
like if Pawns doesn't have to if he doesn't want to.
No, I didn't grab Pawns. I just
Cool.
wanted Brandon out of the line of fire.
Yeah.
all right. So you reach out with this darkness, you pull Brandon over, and then this like darkness grabs onto this mech and starts wrenching it down towards the ground. The jet boots are like trying to fly back up, but it can't maintain that altitude, and it is now down at 5 feet off the ground.
Right.
I love it.
I will deal with you in a moment, and with that, I am no longer.
You stay there.
Yes.
Oh wait,
Sit, stay.
is it pulled 15 feet closer?
Yes, because of my level.
All right. Ba-ba. There we are.
So you can be, yeah, you'll be pulled 15. Sorry.
Up close
there we
for
go.
a
I'm finally
hug.
unattuned. Yes, hello. Do stay behind me, dear. And unfortunately, I think that's my turn this time.
One of these droids is still kicking around here, and let's see. They're going to go after Scriff, who is trying to attack the guy with the big gun.
Yep.
And that is a 21 KAC.
Miss.
Nice.
Get wrecked.
Yes.
Nice. Get wrecked.
Yeah, that's not great. Okay. This thing, now being only 5 foot off the ground, is just going to turn off its jet boots, and it just kind of falls the other 5 feet. Alright, so this chain gun aims down, and it's going to aim at first Pawns, and then it's going to sweep over and try to hit Brandon as well. This is a full round action. Okay, to hit Pawns is a 32.
Whoa.
And to hit Brandon is a 23.
Bad hits.
Okay, time for some damage.
Huh.
Okay.
Brandon is actually less AC than Pawns. I didn't.
I'm at
Yep.
19.
Ooh, Pawns got a little buff. Okay,
Money.
Should be at 19 for K.
This isn't a melee attack, technically,
No.
is it?
This is a gun.
It's automatic gunfire.
Had to check that it wasn't a super range thing.
You were in range.
That's 17 for you, Pawns.
Ooh. Okay.
And that's 21 for you, Brandon.
Okay.
If that's
what type of damage?
That's an automatic cone spray, though. Doesn't that empty that thing's clip?
That was not a automatic. That was just a full attack action with two
What type of
attacks.
damage?
Just hoping.
Piercing?
Never mind.
Piercing. So you still get the DR6 on that.
Yes. I will add 6
Ooh,
points.
there it is.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
They are still in my darkness sphere, but they hit really, really high.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Rolled quite well.
They got to roll a D percentile for darkness. For dim, it's
If
a
they don't
20% miss
have-
chance.
Yeah, if they don't have dark vision or
Yeah,
anything.
unless they have dark vision.
Okay,
It's a robot.
top of round 5. Scriff, take a wild guess what this thing next to you is gonna do.
Die.
Not so much.
Great. This is a great idea.
Do I get
As
an
it
attack of
turns
opportunity?
It's not an attack. So,
Dang it.
all right. So this thing turns invisible, and unless you have some way to see something invisible, you don't know what's happening with it.
Ooh, wait, I could. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Should have thrown that fruit at that thing.
Can I listen for it?
Yeah, give me a perception.
That's a natural 20. Oh wait.
No.
Yeah, natural 20.
Oh my
Damn.
gosh, you guys! All right, with a natural 20, yeah, you absolutely hear it, and you actually
30.
see some footprints move away from you. It looks like they've moved back to the gazebo.
Expert tracker, Scrift Dovetail.
They're moving towards you.
All right, you're up.
Understood. Can I roll perception as well? Or is that a move?
Yeah, go ahead, roll perception. That's fine.
Okay. I got 28.
Okay, so on the map, you're kind of on like the southern side of this little pavilion thing, and from what you can tell, judging by Scriff giving you directions, it sounds like they're up more like northeast of you. So they're pretty close to you.
Cool. Then I'm gonna use overheat.
Nice.
It just says creature in an area. It doesn't give me like an exact like range.
It's like a
Okay.
15-foot cone.
Power as keep hearing still see like guard Bob. Power has guard Bob turns, and just opens their mouth way too wide, and just a blast of heat energy comes out.
That's so cool.
I love them so
in the
much.
direction.
Okay, what do I have to roll against this?
Reflex.
Reflex? Okay.
Yeah.
What do I need to beat, and how much damage is throwing out here?
It's 14. I'm gonna roll it now.
15.
15.
Yeah.
6.
6. Okay. That was a 16 total to save on that, so they will
And he
take...
takes half.
Yeah, you see something in the flames get hit, though, licked by these. And because of that, for the rest of this round, I'm going to let you know where this thing is because of it.
Nice. Oh, it's just this burning emptiness in
Exactly.
the field.
So, you know that it is very close to you.
Yes, where I was thinking it would be.
Good.
In our 5E.
Get it.
like to try to narrow down the number of things that are shooting at us a little bit.
That's reasonable.
So this time, as part of my trick attack, I'm going to pop to here.
All right, you're gonna move a little closer to Scriff. Looks like.
Yep, and target. Trick attack roll is a 30. I'm assuming that clears on one of the grunts.
That'll do it.
Okay. And then this is a skip shot bullet. Only a 17 against KAC, though.
That'll hit on the dot.
Okay, I'll take it. That is 13 piercing damage.
All right. So you pull up your skip shot, shoot through. It blows off one of the legs, and the thing falls over and smashes its head against the ground.
Nice.
It is done.
Yes.
All right.
Target eliminated.
Inferior model indeed.
There's one more of these little dudes left.
I know. I want to get to him.
Oh, wait, where? Oh, there he is.
top of the
come
rock.
on.
Up on the rock.
He's been up there like the whole battle taking pot shots. He's actually
I
done a lot of
the
damage.
whole
man.
time.
Yeah, they've just been sniping you guys.
I've got bigger robots to fry.
This is going to be at Soul. And would a 17 KAC hit you?
It would not.
Nice.
Okay. You're not sure if it's the darkness messing with their vision or whatnot, but they shoot and it goes wide. Okay,
I just
Scriff.
give them the finger.
Griff has had enough of this robot with the laser junk. Is gonna run over and overcharge punch it. Or overcharge chomp it.
Okay.
Can Scriff see that?
Just smashing through a side of the gazebo with this thing in his teeth.
Can Scriff see its laser junk?
There's essentially this open area where flames are just kind of floating. So, yes, you can see where it is.
Cool.
That is a good
No.
I'm not even kidding.
What? Are you
Another natural 20. Scriff has no time for your.
Okay, just describe to me how you kill this thing.
I want to see how much kill, so that would have gotten me a card. That's a 25.
Okay, if you want, we can go through this rigmarole.
I do.
I think we
absolutely
need to
wanna
take a
see, like,
short
other-
break to let Adam cry.
Ouch.
For after the episode.
Okay,
He can cry on his own.
one or two.
2.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Extreme melee tangled. Because of the damage you do, this isn't gonna do a whole lot because it's automatically grapple the target. So you like pick this thing up in your jaws and just you do the death swing that like animals do, where you just back and
Shake
forth
it
with
like a
your
dog.
head. Yeah.
And you're gonna take 41 piercing damage as I shake this
Okay.
robot to death.
So, because that was a nat 20 and you picked it up and shake it, you see different parts flying off as you're doing that. You see the big cannon-looking thing fly away as well, and as it hits the ground, it erupts in a giant explosion. Because you nat 20'd it, you do not have to make a save as that thing detonates.
Oh my gosh.
Yay.
All right, that thing is off the field. Or, well, I guess it's over there and over there. Okay, Brandon.
Brandon points over in the direction and says, "Oh no, he's firing his laser and it's pointing at you, Mr. Mixer." And he's gonna try to clever feint it. Sorry. First of all, I have to make sure I do this in the proper order. Move action to yell. All right, everyone, let's attack this thing. Get him! And we'll cast Get Him on the big mech one more time. And then he'll say, "No, not you, Mr. Laserman. You're on the same team. He's going for you. Why is he betraying you, kind mech sir?" And he's going to roll to bluff. Get that in there. Boo.
That's tired. His friends don't like him.
It's not a success, so it's only flat-footed to my attack that I'm about to make.
Okay.
But no one else will
You
get the
could hear
bonus.
Soul's eyes rolling.
I'm pretty sure he knows.
Let us attack. Can we go for a third nat 20 in this game?
Yes, do it.
Can we go for it? It's not a nat 20, but it is a 19 versus EAC. And it is flat-footed to my attack.
It is flat-footed, and that will hit.
All right.
But I am in the darkness, so I do have to roll a percentage because of my lame humanoids. Human
I'm
eyes.
not gonna make you do that because Pawn's grenade painted this thing.
Yes.
Nice. That neon grenade.
Nice.
19. Okay, so let me roll for damage. Oh my god. Not the best damage, but it's 8 points of electricity damage.
That is better than nothing.
All right.
Okay. This thing, I'll be honest, it ain't looking too hot. Pieces are falling off of it. Pawns, you're up.
Go on, Pawns, get the clean blow.
Yes.
Steal
Go
that kill.
Bonds.
Oh, I only have one thing that can actually harm him. And I'm not feeling so hot, so I'm going to go for it as I move up to try to avoid hitting anyone else here. And I'm going to use Furious Shriek.
Oh.
Which is going to be D8s instead of D6s because I'm super low HP.
Health is very low.
Yeah.
Man.
It's a Fortitude save.
Fortitude?
That DC is not correct, though. It should be 17.
It is 17.
17?
Yeah, it's 17.
That's a 15.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Do it.
nice.
Do it.
Oh, no,
Unless
this is gonna...
someone wants
go,
to give me a
Pawns,
popsicle so I can
Go,
re-roll
Pawns,
it.
go.
What? No.
Adam, you can have all the popsicles I have, which
Hold
is
on.
0.
Ooh.
Okay, this isn't going to calculate correctly. I'm going to roll D8s.
It's
All right. Yeah.
It's D8s.
Yes.
It is when
Wow.
his health is low.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. So it's going to be 16 dice damage, but then also half my level damage for... What is that? Yes, for wrecking spells that I
Oh
have.
my god.
So it's going to be 19 total damage.
Oof.
All right. Much better. As Pons just screams his head off for a little bit. I would hit anyone within a 30-foot area, so I have to avoid you guys.
Does it come through
The speaker. Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Is it an actual scream or is it just that terrible feedback?
Oh.
He just plays Nickelback.
Everyone takes psychic damage.
Yes,
Oh, Mark's
exactly.
holding up the emergency power podcast
Pawns card.
Pawns trading card.
Ah,
Always on my desk. Pawns is always looking at me.
Yes.
amazing.
Pawns, I got mine.
I don't know if that finishes it off, Adam, but that will be the end of my turn.
It does not finish it off.
Oh no.
Oh,
Someone poke it.
great
Soul.
turn, though.
Soul, come on, it's up to
Yeah,
you, otherwise I am going to go down.
All right. So, my eyes, which have returned to normal, which is black sclera with these glowing golden eyes, all of a sudden, all of black is gone, and my eyes just become fire as I attune to photon this time.
Woo.
And, well, third time's the charm, isn't it? And I will, got 10 feet, so I'm going to stellar rush this thing, and I'm not going to have to defy gravity this time, so I just duck my head, draw my sword, and charge forward 10
Okay.
feet, and do myself a little melee attack. Just a little.
All right, what you got?
No, I actually had one too many because I had get him checked.
Oh, get him is still
Is
on.
get him
though.
still going?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
Get him
get
still
him is still going. Yeah.
All right, but I don't think that works anyway. That's an 18 KAC.
Does not hit.
Oh no.
But regardless of if I hit them or not by doing this
no.
charge, I do 3d8 of fire damage.
Nice.
So that's 11
Okay.
as my
my
flames
God.
just consume them. Did it? Oh, I didn't align. I have. That's actually a 20 because I forgot to push the button to align myself to photon, and that gives me to damage rolls. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
Once again.
Oh, does that apply to fire as well? To damage?
Not
So
this
that-
get him, unfortunately.
No,
It's
no,
under
that's
resolve.
my.
Her ability.
No, that's my. That's my thing. If I'm photon aligned, I get a +2 to all damage rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 more to that.
Yes, so that's going to be 13 total. And that's my turn, unfortunately.
Chunks of this thing have fallen off onto the ground. And like you see oil shooting out in all directions. But it's still
It's on
standing.
me.
No!
Ugh.
Come on.
Shut it down!
Oh.
No, shoot them all down.
Pawns is so close.
Pawns, no.
You see this thing reach back and pull out in its hand. Pawns, you're right next to it, so you can see it pulls out a cache of grenades and it aims its grenade launcher at its own hand. And I'm gonna need Pawns, Soul, and Brandon to give me reflex saves as this thing self-detonates itself.
Oh my god.
I'm just
Pawns
barely
could die
announcing.
right here.
Well, I'm gonna go down. For sure.
Oh, you've got
I got
resolve.
a natural
Yeah, I've
one.
got resolve.
A natural
You got a
one.
natural one.
What a way to roll a time to roll a natural one.
Reflex?
Yeah.
Reflex.
26.
What's your cost?
How is Brandon looking?
He's fine. He's got
Looking pretty
52
hot.
total health. He's looking real good. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
No one thinks
course,
Brandon
but
looks
you know.
better than Brandon himself.
Yeah.
Pawns was... Okay, everyone give it to me one more time. So
26.
26,
24.
24, and that one.
Good old nat one. My suit.
The girdle snaps. It finally snaps.
The true critical hit.
Yeah, Brandon, you're gonna take the full brunt of this. You take 44 explosive fire damage, minus anything that saves you from that.
We need to
38.
steal these grenades.
Oh, it's fire
And
damage.
then-
Yeah, so that all goes through.
Well, they just all exploded, so I think
And
we're
then
out of options.
the other two just got 22 fire
Doesn't
damage.
matter. I'm down to 0.
All right, Pawns goes down.
If I have 5 fire resistance.
That'll
That goes-
negate 5 damage of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Making sure.
That's handy.
That thing is gone. There is a crater where it once was.
Oh my god.
Good God. You see Brandon just like coughing up blood.
That tiny guy's still on the rock.
Hora, you're up.
Okay, Hara's going to
Can't even reach him if I
dash
run.
again.
Okay.
I think I can with a yeah, it's
You
like 6 seconds
yeah,
run,
you
right?
can. You can go 6 times. You said.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make it if you sprint.
Right.
You can go like 180.
Come on, push him off that rock.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna run. But Pawns is there.
What do you do?
Brandon's wing.
Squishy brain laying on the ground, cracked boombox.
No!
No, I run to. I run to.
Not the boombox!
Dying words. Save
Don't-
the boombox.
Don't save me, the boombox, you fools!
Everything I
I
have.
run to Pawns,
It's
I
up
lean
here.
down, caress his brain, and pull the boombox off and go, don't worry, I have it.
Holds it up and just holds it up.
I did not do that.
He then goes stands beneath Brandon's window, holding up the
I'm all
boombox.
out of
Yeah. I like pull out the tape of like, this is the process to reclone me.
Pawns' consciousness is actually the boombox.
Tape recorder.
Jokes aside, that would be
There's a
awesome.
tape inside the
Would be
Pawns.
awesome. Nothing's canon, so.
But with that move, I can't cast as well, can I?
You don't have to worry about
Use
me.
your full action to get there, yeah.
Bigger threat is him hitting me when I'm down.
Okay, NR5E, you see Pawns exploded.
Hara is paying attention to Pawns, it looks like. We have not yet neutralized every threat on the board, unfortunately. So I'm going to move to here as part of a trick attack and sight the guy on the rock.
Okay, I like how you guys just moved in and kind of like got on either side of Pawns. Back off.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Back off, fools.
27 trick attack check
Yep,
and 25 against KAC.
that'll do it.
That bro takes 20 piercing damage.
Nice.
Bad. Blew off a good chunk of this dude who's been hiding the entire time.
Still at full health, I imagine.
Yeah,
believe
no one's
so.
I don't think even knew who was there.
Ooh, I gotta be
He's
mean.
the
I'm
luckiest
sorry.
robot because he was the furthest away.
Take sight on you, Brandon. That is a 27 to hit.
Go ahead and roll for damage. Do I still have that DR by any chance?
Pawns is down. Does the spell keep going? That's 17 piercing damage.
It doesn't require
Brandon
concentration.
goes
so yeah.
down.
Either way, though, he's down.
Okay. SRO pulls up its rifle and guns down the cowboy.
Tell
All
my
we need-
story.
All we need is this to say saloon under it, and it's like it's the guy up on the roof shooting down into the square. Okay, Scriff, Dovetail, you're up.
Scurp is
see
so far
Brandon go
away from
down.
this guy.
This map is so big.
It's so big.
Fools.
Even with running, I can only go here. That's
no
100
range.
feet.
You're close though. Next
Yep.
time.
That's as
Next
far as
turn.
I can go.
Next time.
Pack his
gotcha.
gun. No, you can't do that.
It does make
Next
it's
action.
a full action, and I'm
Yeah.
flat-footed. That's as
Yeah.
far as I can go.
Okay,
Dang.
Brandon, you're down. What do you do?
I will spend a resolve point to stabilize, and that's all I can do.
Okay, you are no longer just straight dying. Pawns, you are laying on the ground.
Oh, that really sucks, actually. My resolve points are super useful. If I don't use it, I go into what?
You die.
Yeah, you
literally
just
die.
straight die if you don't
Great.
save yourself.
You
Well,
don't want to die.
You keep losing resolve points every
one.
turn,
Do
and
I?
then once you
So no matter what, I
eventually-
lose one?
Exactly.
Lose
Yeah.
one, but
Okay,
you can
so I gotta spend
at
it.
this
Got it,
level you can spend one to stabilize.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Because it
Can I-
costs a quarter to
Yeah,
stabilize.
if any of us get any more, oh, except for Para, if anyone else gets more resolve points, it's going to cost us 2 to stabilize.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll don't use one.
Okay.
It stabilizes as well.
Pawns stabilizes as well. Soul, you're up.
All right. I don't like where this guy's positioned. I'm just going to walk just a few feet forward. I'm going to hold on. If I move here, I believe that is going to keep the 3 within my sphere of darkness, right?
Yes.
Or dim light.
Yes, it will.
All right. So keep track of how many rounds that's been up.
It'll
I'm
actually
going
not
to-
keep Para, but everybody else.
It hasn't really. I mean, Adam
Oh,
has
fine.
been rolling not to metagame a little bit, but
Yeah, I assume it's not doing much, but I may as well. All right. I'm going to once again.
I'm sorry you came up against military robots. I'm so sorry.
how convenient.
You're right. I put them as military robots just to mess with you. No one else.
Hey, it's fine.
I thought they were
Totally
all
fine.
humans before, and then he changed it when you turned it on.
right.
Weird.
Right.
That's right.
Exactly.
Okay. Anyways, what were you saying?
Really
Kay?
big human instead of a mech.
Like I said, I didn't think it was going to do anything, but I didn't have anything else I could do that turn,
That's fair.
so I may as well try.
Been there.
So, as Soul moves forward, trying to keep 5e and the others within the Sphere of Darkness, not sure if it works, they kind of reach behind them, and their hand kind of moves between the material of these very, very heavily quilted black, poofy pants they have. They're like hammer pants
Yes.
that like go down like huge and flare out and then tuck into these knee-high boots. They kind of, their hand like vanishes somewhere where there's not a pocket. There's something weird happening there, and they come out with a firearm that is not the best, but will do. Because I can't get close enough. Oh, they do just let go of their rapier, and it returns to the moat, which is again circling their head.
Sweet.
Nice.
And they're going to pull out the hand coil exploder,
Hey,
That's a
That's
name.
the same one I have.
and we're going to try and shoot this thing. I don't get my full rush on this. I don't get any of that, I don't think. Nope, okay. Let's just see. Oh, wow, that's a 29 against EAC?
That'll hit.
All right.
I'm not very good at shooting, but apparently today. 7 electricity.
Okay. That still hurts, and it doesn't look very happy. Okay, Para, you're up.
Oh God.
We're
We
still
should
going.
have taken this guy out first. It's so anticlimactic to beat up the 2 big dudes and be like, oh, that guy. Oh, yeah.
Their whole job is to try to kill you.
I'm going to go for the biggest target. Don't tell me how to live my life.
I'm going to give Pons. So, when you stabilize,
They have 0 health. They're just not dying anymore and
They
losing
just don't.
resolve.
Yeah.
They're no longer bleeding out.
Can't do anything still.
I can't really do anything from that. Blessing of Youth is for your SP, not your HP, but I can give you some shield, I guess. No, you know what? I'm gonna help take out this guy because I can't really do much else on apart from
Okay.
shielding. So I'm gonna move into this, and you know, actually, I'm gonna cast Mirror Image,
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
which just makes me hard to hit.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, 5e.
5e trusts his teammates to have this situation under control, so he's going to attempt to help Pons. Medicine, I assume?
Yeah, you can go ahead and try to treat deadly wounds. You have an advanced med kit, right?
I do.
Okay. I believe you gotta beat a 20 with an advanced med kit. 25 is regular.
26.
Yeah. The advanced helps.
26.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, so you treat deadly wounds on him, and he's gonna get some HP back.
Yay!
Now, if you, since you exceeded the DC by 5 or more, you get to add the intelligence to on top of what you heal.
Yeah, so
My intelligence mod.
1 per level.
Okay,
plus-
then that's an additional 2 points.
Hey,
That's 8.
Alright.
Yeah.
8 total?
Yes.
Very good.
That's good. That makes it so I can go back up to full with just 1 use of my healing hands. That's gonna be
Nice.
great. Well,
Alright,
at least
this-
HP wise.
This drone's gonna keep doing what it does.
God.
And that is gonna go for Para. And you'll have to tell me what the mirror image thing
Oh,
will
yeah,
do when
so
I
it's
shoot at
special.
you. Because that is a 33 to hit otherwise, unless something...
well, as this guy looks through the dim light, it looks like there's 4 powers. There are 3 other like identical clones of power that sway slightly. Whenever you're attacked by a target with a spell, and possibly attack targets on your image instead, attack hits, roll randomly, see whether the said target is real or figment.
Okay, so I need to roll a 1d4 to see what hits. And what do I need to roll to hit the actual Para?
Oh, sorry, so it's made 4 figments and there's me, so you gotta roll.
Oh,
I
1d5.
guess if you get a 1, it's me, and if it's anything else, it's not me.
That is a 3. So it goes
Yeah.
right through, wipes out one of your figments. And now it's time for Scriff Dovetail.
Scriff
Everyone's gonna
has
trample him now.
Just enough movement to
Nice.
get on top of this thing.
Okay, give me athletics for climbing the rocks.
I will give you such a thing. 14.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. Power chomp. Overcharged. Is this thing get-em'd?
No, I'm dead.
No.
Okay.
Brandon
Brandon
has
just
been
like,
get-em'd.
like
That's a 27 against KAC.
Roll damage.
Ooh, nice.
26 piercing damage.
All right, so you power armor your way across the battlefield, climb up the rocks, grab onto this thing, and just chomp down and
Bite its
destroy
leg.
the last bit of life left in this SRO. As
Nice.
combat ends, so too will this chapter of the Emergency Power Podcast.
Hey.
All right.
When life drains you down, charge up on the Emergency Power Network. Theme song Triangles by Diamond Ace. Find them at bandcamp.com. Music provided by Nicholas Judy of Dark Fantasy Studio at darkfantasystudio.com and Tabletop Audio. Find them at tabletopaudio.com. As well as Carl Casey of White Bat Audio. Find them at whitebataudio.com. Font Azonics by Mixo. Find them on Twitter at MixoFX. The Starfinder role-playing game, including its official lore and images, are the intellectual property of Paizo Incorporated. All rights reserved. Narrated by Danny Lee Collins.